name is Hope. If you're new to this channel, welcome. You've reached the It's Hope's channel. If you are returning, hello again. It's lovely to have you back again. I have another video for you guys, and as you can probably tell already by the title, what are we doing? What is 2020 doing? What is lockdown doing? What are we even doing? What even is a lockdown right now? Like, it's absolutely crazy. If you are based here in the UK, you would know that we're in a lockdown, a national lockdown, the second lockdown of this year. It's been a crazy one, hasn't it, really? However, I have put together a few top tips that maybe you can take away with you in terms of what you can work on, what you can work towards in lockdown, what can you even do with the time that you've got. It's definitely something that I've been struggling with myself. Especially this second lockdown, not too sure, but I'm hoping that with these top tips, it might create a framework, something that you can work towards for yourself in this lockdown. If you're anywhere else in the world, I hope that whatever it is, or wherever you are, that you're well and you're keeping yourself safe. That's the most important thing, and actually one of the top tips that I've got. Anywho, I don't want to give away any more of what I have written down. Let's get straight into this video. Remember, if you do like what you see, please make sure that you like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight into it. The first top tip that I have written down for what to do in lockdown is to make sure that you're keeping yourself present. Ensure that you're not thinking too far ahead in the future, because as we all know, the future is a little bit unknown, and we can't always make the right decisions based on what we think can happen. So be present, be as present as you can, be in the moment as much as you can, and just enjoy it and take your time. And also living in the past as well. If you think too far ahead in the future, you become really anxious. If you dwell too much in the past, then you'll only create frustration and anger for yourself, because the past has happened. There's nothing you can do or change about the past anymore. So be as present as possible. My second top tip is to limit the amount of time that you are spending looking at the news or spending on your phone. We can get really tied up in what we hear, what we digest, and like eating food, you have to be careful with what you are intaking, what you are digesting for your body. Sometimes, and I think for a lot of people, too much news can create a lot of fear, create a lot of unanswered questions. And you know what? The best thing to do is to just take it in small doses. Know your limits of when to switch the phone off, know when to put it down, know when to just be in the moment, like I'd mentioned before in the previous top tip. And don't watch too much news as well, because it is very repetitive, and the news has, I think there is a way, or there is quite a few loopholes that you can drop into in terms of being fearful of what's going on at the moment. And there's not a lot that we can change. We can only do certain things and take certain precautions that are gonna help aid the outcome of whatever will happen in the pandemic that we have going on at the moment. So try and limit the amount of time that you are spending watching any news articles or just reading up about it. Be present, take time for you. My third top tip is to make sure that you're keeping in touch with loved ones, whether that be family members, whether that be your friends, your grandparents, cousins, uncles, aunties. Take the time out to invest the time into them as well. It's really nice having time for yourself, but it's equally important to make sure that you're able to socialize with people as well. And I think that was the one thing that I took away from the first lockdown that we had, was I completely forgot how to socialize with people. I completely forgot what a conversation looks like. So, to keep normality, I guess keeping in touch with loved ones, FaceTiming, texting, calling, even if it is just 5 minutes out of the day. And I think sometimes that's all you need, just a quick 5 minutes here and there, just to touch base with somebody and just, I guess, to feel normal, really. Try and keep in touch with as many people as you can. Check in with your loved ones as well. Check in with those who maybe they might seem as though they're okay, but dealing with what's going on at the moment can be quite overwhelming. So as much as checking in with yourself, check in with those around you as well. And the fourth tip that I've got on what you can do in lockdown is maybe write down a few tasks that you want to work on. If it's self projects that you want to work on, working on yourself, or whether it's working on your house, painting, getting the decorating on, doing a bit of DIY. Not only are you ticking off the tasks that you want to do, but you've got the time to do it, and you can have a bit of fun. You can take your time with it. So any tasks that you have written, anything that you want to get done, write them down and put them on a checklist, and just take your time with ticking them off. They don't have to be done all within a lockdown. They could be done until the end of this year. They can be done in 6 months' time, depending on what targets you have for yourself. Set those tasks and work at them. My fifth top tip, and I will always say this, I think I've probably said this in maybe this will probably be my third video of saying this now. Pamper yourself. Pamper yourself. Pamper yourself, pamper yourself, pamper yourself. Have bubble baths. Make sure you're regularly washing your face, brush your teeth. Just give yourself the sense of normality that how you would usually operate if there wasn't a lockdown. Do it anyway. And I think as well, like when you're able to pamper yourself, I think it resets a lot of energies within yourself. It doesn't have to just go out to women. Men can pamper themselves, sit in a bubble bath, like I said, put some Epsom salt in a bath, lavender salts, whatever the case may be, any salts, sit in the bath, soak, and just enjoy yourself, enjoy the moment. Which then leads into my sixth tip for lockdown: relax. Just relax. We're not going to go anywhere. Time isn't going to escape us. It's all in your mindset. It's all in how you want to delegate your time for certain things. But relax. Just take the time. Honestly, be in the moment. There's no point in working yourself up to feel anxious or any emotions that rock your balance. Try and convince yourself to think a little bit more differently, but relax, take your time. If you want to look at it in a positive way, 2020 has really given us the time to stop and think. Just stop and think. It's given us the opportunity to just enjoy the moment. And like I'd mentioned earlier on in the video, my last and final point for this video of what you can do in lockdown is stay safe. Keep yourself safe. Keep yourself sane. Allow yourself to protect yourself, but others around you as well. If it's not a face mask that you enjoy wearing, if you don't mind wearing the face mask around people, do it. Because not only are you offering that protection for yourself, you're protecting other people as well. Wash your hands. Walk around with your hand sanitizer. This is a godsend. I mean, I used to use hand sanitizer before, but now it seems like it's just a bit of a luxury to have, isn't it? But walk around with your hand gel, sanitize whatever it is that you touch. Make sure that you are wearing gloves. That's what I like. That's what me and my mum do, especially my mum. She loves wearing gloves. Wear your gloves so you don't have to touch anything. And yeah, just protect yourself. Put you at the forefront of everything that you do. And before you put yourself on the forefront, put God on the forefront as well. Whenever you're in doubt, pray about it. Whenever you are upset, let it out, speak it out. There will always be somebody listening. And if you need someone physically to talk to, whether it be me, I'm here, or whether it be any of your loved ones, any friends and family, reach out to them. No one should suffer alone, and no one should feel like they can't go and talk to anyone. So yeah, those are my top tips for the lockdown. I hope that you can take a few of those top tips on board, maybe install them and implement them in your own life. Just take the time, enjoy the moment. But until then, keep yourself safe. I hope that you guys are all well. Just make sure that you're leaving a like under this video or an unlike. If you unlike the video, then like it. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. If you have any other top tips that you'd like to add and share with other people, make sure that you leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, let's get through it all. Let's get through it together. We can all do it. And I hope that wherever you are in the world, that you are taking your time with lockdown. And yeah, until then, I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Hopefully I have some more content coming up for you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.